a princess. A wicked witch of the east, bro. You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong? Am I wrong?
And fuck it, we're live.
Ooh,
What's up, my boys? That was a good one, huh? Welcome back. Welcome back to your favorite podcast, Tell Me I'm Wrong. I'm here with my daily co-host, Julian John Baptiste and Kyle Kirk. What's up, my boys?
What up, baby?
Good morning.
Jeez. You coming off a big weekend or what?
No, not at all, Coach.
Jeez, I'm still hungover from Saturday.
100%.
Oh, did you come on Saturday?
Cheese and I had a couple too many margaritas down at the pool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, since
Yeah.
our friends couldn't really figure out where we want to hang out, so we hung out with other friends.
I had a wedding this weekend. One of Monica's friends got married, so rehearsal dinner Thursday night. The wedding was Friday night. Was supposed to hang out with Cheese on Saturday. Lobbed in a suggestion, never heard back. So, it's whatever, Luke. You just kind of find out who your friends are later in life.
That's a typical Cheese move. That's a typical Cheese move.
Well, we didn't even know if he was breathing air until literally 3 minutes ago when he finally texted us back. Hasn't responded to any text all day.
I have not. I have not all day today. I've been chilling. I didn't go to bed till 4:15. Hung out with my boy McCoy last night.
Yeah, that's another thing. Cheese, it's tough to realize people don't fuck with you no more, huh? Like I didn't get no invites to the baby's birthday.
Well, that's what I asked. I was like, well, first off, I didn't get one until the day before. Okay. And technically, Connor invited me, not even McCoy, but McCoy did end up inviting me.
Okay, I don't feel as bad. And then Kuhn told me, our buddy Chris Kuhn told me that he got a Snapchat the day of in the morning. So I really don't feel that bad about it. So
no, Coach, it was literally I hit Connor up about probably hanging out when I got in town. He was like, "Oh, you gonna be here till Sunday?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll be here till the 10th." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And then McCoy texted me like 10 seconds later. It was like, "Hey, Connor just told you you're gonna be in town. You're invited to the baby's party." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Corey's a year old already, bro.
Yeah, Coach. Yeah, shit's crazy. Dude, Coach, I didn't realize Clay was 5.
Yeah, Clay's like, he's like in school and shit, bro.
Yeah, Coach, he's turning 5, Coach. I'm like, this shit's unreal.
Hey, tough birthday on that kid.
Yeah. Well, it's actually good for him.
Okay.
Well,
let me. Holy shit.
September 11th is a tough part. It's also really good for him because he's going to be the oldest in his class, Coach. By far, not close.
Yeah.
He's going to do the read thing.
Yeah.
He'll be the oldest in his class by probably a year, Coach.
Yeah. Dude, oh, shit. He will be almost a year older than everyone.
Yeah. That's going to be pretty sick, but also pretty weird.
That is going to be pretty weird. Or,
you can't.
He could have started school earlier because that's what I did. I started school earlier, but then I got held back not for dumb reasons, but for sports reasons. I felt like I needed to clarify that because
100%.
Know me,
they'll probably think you're an asshole. Yeah.
I mean, hey, talk about bad birthdays. Cheese has a bad birthday too. Motherfucking notorious.
When's your birthday?
J6, baby.
Hey.
The day democracy died.
Boys.
That shit's on my birthday. My birthday's not on it.
Cheese was born before that shit. Well, another important date, July 1st. Boys, we're officially, this is the last month until we get some college football back. Man. So congrats to you guys. We're almost there. We're almost fucking there.
Hey, you talking dirty to me now.
I wanted to congratulate all of the Texas and Oklahoma fans for officially joining the SEC today. I think Texas has been in the SEC for about 12 hours now, and they are already probably one of the most hated fan bases in all of the conference, just based off of what I'm getting on my Twitter page at the moment.
Okay, Cheese. Luke told me I must be on a different sphere of Twitter, which I am. I know
we
that.
are,
but I really haven't seen. I saw the Quinn Ewers bullshit. Okay, I saw that, but I haven't seen really what he's talking about with the OU Texas fans. I mean, I've seen some
mine has been like
mine's
been a mix of good and bad vibes. I've gotten on my Twitter. It's been a lot of man, this is good for the SEC. It's good for Texas. And then I've also gotten the Texas is a bunch of douchebags. They only, Texas.
There was a
Texas
video
douchebag,
I was
douchebag.
trying to find. It came up on my feed last night, and it was I was telling Kyle about this cheese before the show, but it was kind of like a montage video, Texas and Oklahoma, and there was like some like Texas players, not even like football, but like I don't know if she was a softball player or could be a cheerleader or some shit, but this girl was on there like a Texas athlete, and she was like, "Yeah, the SEC runs through us now." I'm like, "Okay,
It
hey."
was probably Madison Skinner, who is a volleyball player, and the entire volleyball league runs through Texas. So that's probably who it was.
Well, if that is who it is, then I mean I don't follow women's volleyball a whole lot, but I will say this: the funniest new rivalry right now that's happened over the last like 12 hours is Texas and Tennessee fans that are just going back and forth shitting on each other. It's the best, dude. It's the
I
best.
love that one. Yeah,
Because
it's like
Tennessee fans are the worst already.
It's like a rivalry, but it's not a rivalry. And one of the reasons why is number one, the colors. Number two, the T, because Texas also uses that as T. And it's like which one's the real T and what's the real orange and TU or UT and yada yada yada. So it's like a rivalry, but not one at the same time.
Yeah, I'll answer that for you. It's definitely the UT, University of Texas, because I'm almost certain that it's the Cowboys, McDonald's, and the Texas Longhorn are like the three most recognizable logos on the planet. I'm almost certain.
I think you're 100% correct, Coach.
Somebody fact check me that, but I'm pretty sure the University of Texas
I would
Longhorn
agree.
is
I would
up
agree with
there
that.
on and that stupid block T from Tennessee. Nobody knows what the fuck that is.
No, Tennessee fans are the worst. And actually, I have a surprise for you guys in spirit of talking about crazy ass
Oh,
fans.
it's a new segment, probably.
New segment. So this is actually, let me pull this up. So these are my Luke Wozney's most annoying fan bases as of July 1st, 2024 in the SEC.
I love this. Let it rip.
I would.
Yeah.
My
So-
brothers.
All right, I'm gonna go. So top down, most annoying fan bases. At the top, I got my brothers, which are the Missouri Tigers fan base.
Mhm.
These are my guys on Twitter. I ride or die with them, no matter what. We've had our ups and downs in the SEC, but geez, I'm getting heavy breathing into the
He's
microphone.
intentionally doing that. It's a bit.
Yes.
Don't
Thank
Luke,
God.
just
Thank
ignore
God.
that. I know. Luke
I don't
doesn't
even
know
know
you
how
as
to-
well as I do.
I'm just getting some heavy breathing.
Shout out Reed Reichley on the heavy breathing.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. It was
Anyway,
it was a joke.
self-explanatory. My brothers, MIZ, those are my boys. I'll go down to Vandy. That's pretty self-explanatory. I don't even know if there are any Vanderbilt fans, so just don't ever hear from them on Twitter. Not really, not really a factor.
Yeah,
Beat our,
Vandy, you're just calling them boss in a couple years.
Yeah, like,
Fuckers are
yeah.
smarter than everybody.
beat our ass so much I can't talk shit. So that's Alabama and Georgia. I can't really hate them. They've had our number since we joined the SEC. So respect to them. They're the two top programs in the league right now, and that just is what it is. Never had a problem. So never had a problem with any Mississippi State fans, Kentucky fans, Auburn, and Ole Miss.
Hey, one thing on Ole Miss, cheese. I wanted to apologize. I didn't realize them motherfuckers went 11-2 last year, and the only two losses were to Georgia and Alabama.
Yes, sir.
I was like talking shit about them being ranked in the top 25. They should be in the top 10. Like it's just they're never gonna win either one of those games though. Well, they'll probably beat
No.
Bama this year, but it's just I didn't realize that they were that close. Like holy shit!
Yeah.
If
I mean-
if they win one of those games,
They're
they
in the
probably make the
playoffs.
playoff. Yeah.
Yes, and they're bringing in a great transfer portal class. I mean, I think Ole Miss is going to have a great year. Yeah. The next column are my stupid fucking hillbillies, and these are the people on Twitter that if you get into a Twitter argument with them, you're probably not going to understand what they're spelling out to you, so you might as well not even get into an argument with them in the first place. So you have your Arkansas Razorback fans, your South Carolina fans, LSU and Florida. Kyle, these people, stupid fucking hillbillies, you can't even have a conversation with these.
I can understand the Razorback folks. Those people are
I
crazy.
said borderline
delusional.
cheese. I said borderline.
LSU, they have a sector of fans that are extremely annoying, and then Florida, they have a bunch of people still living in the fucking early teens of the 2000s with Tebow and them. But South Carolina, give me a little more background on that. I'm not.
So,
getting that one.
So South Carolina fans, I think this just has to do more with me being a Mizzou fan. They're like technically one of our rivals, and it's just like they're just like literally hillbillies. So I just threw them in this conversation. But I think
there a story behind why you guys might be rivals? Because you guys are battling out for fucking sixth place or something.
Yeah, it used to be.
Was like a,
no, that's what I mean. It's like the rival. So Columbia, South Carolina, Columbia, Missouri. It's like the Battle of Columbias or whatever. So South Carolina is the one team I had.
Is that just you? Is that a real
Yeah, this
thing?
is me.
Jeez.
This is just me. This is me.
Okay, that's okay. You're just making.
This is
that
my
up.
list. I created
Gotcha.
this list.
No, no. I'm saying the battle
talking
of
about the rivalry.
Columbia. Did you
No,
make
that's a
that
thing.
up, or that's a thing?
No, that's a thing. It's like it's like Columbia.
that sounds
They
really
have a trophy
fucking
for it.
dumb. They
oh, this is
do?
a trophy game.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then hey, if they built a trophy for it, then I guess so.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a trophy game. I didn't know it was a trophy game.
All right, let's get to
Um,
this last tier.
So
here.
these are the delusional morons. So, if I could put Tennessee below delusional morons, I would. And I think you guys would both agree with me. But this fan base is just the absolute worst. I don't think anyone in the SEC likes them. Texas A&M fans, I think we've talked about on this podcast, but just consistently every year thinking that they should be a perennial college football playoff team, and then getting upset when their team goes 8-4 every year. Best case scenario.
So good. Hey, and
um,
on the A&M front, Cheese, it's been a while since we talked, but the Jim Slotznagel thing is absolutely phenomenal. And
I want to get there. I want to get there.
Oh, we're gonna
'Cause I
get.
have a
Okay,
whole-
sorry.
yeah,
sorry.
I wanna
okay.
bring it
We
up.
have to.
All right.
We're gonna get there. And then my last two teams are the newbies, Oklahoma and Texas. Just based off of what I've seen, a lot of like the conference runs through us, just a bunch of bullshit. I
mean,
don't like either of these two teams, but also I'm gonna give them grace for now. I just had to put them in the delusional morons for this segment.
Is it?
Yeah,
am I-
because I was gonna say I don't think neither one, and really, I mean, we can leave Texas and Texas A&M and Tennessee in the delusional morons. But OU does not deserve to be down here.
I don't
other
think
than
people
Brent
truly
Venables-
believe OU is going to be competing.
Well, no, I just mean in the sense that maybe in the SEC things are about to change and they're about to get knocked down to reality. But in the Big 12, because they ran the Big 12 basically. Texas had their runs at times, but for the most part, OU ran the Big 12.
Yeah, and
It's
OU
something to
Yeah.
say this as a
stomping
Texas
mudhole in
fan.
Texas's ass like for a
Yeah,
while. now.
it hurts to say this, but
Agreed.
like,
I think,
that team is actually good.
I think
But I
between
think you have
those
the
two
first
teams,
two right.
What
I
is
think
OU's
between-
quarterback situation about to be, bro?
Jackson Arnold.
Where's he from?
Yeah,
He was a big recruit. He played in the their bowl game last year against
he was a young kid that played
Arizona.
for them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, hey, did
He's
I
like,
hear?
I think he's a
did I-
5-star prospect.
Did I hear
Yeah.
right that DJ Ukulele is going to Florida State now, or he's at Florida State now?
Yeah.
So this kid's gone to 4 schools in 4 years.
yeah.
He was at
Yeah.
Clemson. Oh, Clemson, Oregon State, and now they're three. Which,
Yeah, it's college football now.
yeah, I know it's everybody's a free agent every year, but I think Ukulele's definitely proven that fucking
He's not very
Dabo may have been the issue. He was okay if Oregon State, like he wasn't even serviceable at Clemson, and then he was serviceable at Oregon State. So
Well,
I mean,
Oregon State had a
I don't-
really good running game that took a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
pressure
true.
off of
They-
DJ Ukulele.
They had 2 running backs that were pretty damn good. I
Yeah.
think. I just remember betting them late in the
100%.
day and
100%.
shit. Yeah.
Well, thank you boys for tuning in to my
I
my
like that, Luke.
delusional ass fan base.
I like
I'm
that
gonna
one.
try
That
to
was good.
come out with some more stuff here
Yeah.
and there. But since we're on the topic, we're talking about DJ Uyanglelele. We also have the NCAA football game coming out. I'm sure everybody has seen the power rankings are now available on Twitter. Let me pull this up, and I just want to
Russell,
get
give me
y'all's
that.
thoughts. I just want to get
Yeah,
y'all's
there we
thoughts
go.
here real quick.
I think we're spot on.
Bro, I love this,
Nothing wrong with it.
I love this sharing, dude. Luke is all over this shit. What a producer this guy's
Yeah.
turned into.
I think we're spot on here, Coach. I think maybe Ole Miss could be higher.
Yeah, I think Ole Miss could be higher. I think the not
I
having
think Utah could be lower.
not having Mizzou in here, Cheese. Give me some on that. Not just because Luke. I think
No, I
Mizzou
think
is
Mizzou-
Lie, dude. They went
here.
11
Deserves to
and 2.
be in
They
here.
gotta be in there.
Yeah.
Over
they-
fucking Kansas.
Iowa, but then Iowa was in a championship game, bud. So I mean,
I'm confident. Here's okay. I'm very confident. If you were to play this game and just go computer versus computer and put Mizzou versus Kansas, I think Mizzou beats Kansas 50-0 in that game.
Mm.
Just computer against computer.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. NC State lost a ton of fucking guys. You know that Grayson
I don't
McCall
like
guy
NC.
from Coastal Carolina, Cheese? Remember him?
Yeah, he transferred there.
Yeah. I was like, this
Yeah.
guy's like fucking 35 years old, man.
Coach Cam Ward has been to 9 different schools. He's a starting
I-
quarterback
he's-
for Miami. He's
Yeah,
been to
true.
9 different
That's
schools. I feel like.
That's true.
Cheese,
Old
can I
Miss
get your
should definitely be in front of A&M, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cheese? Can I get your take on the 16 team there? What do we think about that?
It's Colorado. Yeah.
This is wild behavior.
I mean, what I said,
Uh,
Cheese, is I
they
think it's just a marketing thing, trying to sell games. That's what that shit is. Because Hunter, what's his name? Fucking A, I just said his name earlier.
Travis
Travis
Hunter.
Hunter.
Travis Hunter's the best player in college football, and he's on the cover, so they put him in there. I think. I don't think that's they don't really
Should have been at
believe that.
25.
Yeah,
should've been
they
at
should have just
$25.
slid him in at 25. They shouldn't have done this 16 thing.
Yeah,
Are
that's
they even
wild.
listed on other ones? I don't even think they're listed on other ones, and then
No.
this football game puts them in. That's totally a
I don't
marketing
like
thing.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But I
then
think-
also Notre Dame and Clemson 6 and 7. Like, are we sure about that?
I don't know. We'll find out because they play each other, don't they, this year? Oh no,
don't know.
Georgia
No.
plays Clemson. Georgia's gonna fucking
Notre
stall
Dame doesn't
them.
play anybody this year.
They play A&M.
And then week 1. I guess my question is like, and I've always wondered about these games, especially now that it's like rebooting. Is this last year's squads or is this the upcoming?
No, I think
No,
it's
it'll
this
be
year.
upcoming. It'll be upcoming. So all the roster, like
Okay.
DJ Ukulele, will be at Florida State.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that it'll be upcoming squads.
I like the top 5.
That's what I
think the
said.
top 5
I
is
told
spot
Luke,
on.
I was
I think
like,
the top 5 is on.
the
yeah,
top
five's
five is
fine.
all that matters really anyways on this shit. And those are all probably right. The only argument you could probably have is who's at 5. I mean, you could argue. Actually, I don't know if you could. I think that 5's
No,
right.
I think the top 5 are spot on.
They got a returning
think all-
quarterback. I mean, they're going to be having weapons.
Yeah, I think Ole Miss should be top. I think Ole Miss should take that 6th spot.
Yeah,
Instead
I
of
think
that
this
Clemson.
should be higher.
Yeah.
I think
Virginia Tech. What was their record last year? Luke, look that up.
so
I don't remember them being very good. I just remember watching that Virginia Tech game, and that shit was terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah, remember Virginia had that left-handed kid that was
Oh, my
absolutely
God.
terrible. He was so bad, dude.
Brutal.
It looked like me
Brutal
trying to
to
spin that
watch.
thing out there left-handed.
they had a good close to the season. They didn't start very well, but they have a quarterback coming back, and he's actually really good. I'm trying to figure out what.
Well, look, Coach,
Um,
they should be 3-0. They should be 4-0.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Virginia Tech.
Tech.
They open up against Vandy, Marshall,
Mm-hmm.
Old Dominion, Rutgers.
So
And
they're
then
going to
they
slide
got
in there and get them
Miami at
an
Miami.
easy SEC win. They're going to try to push that off as like a good win, beating
They get an
Vanderbilt.
easy SEC win and an easy big.
And
I
then they
won't
have
say
Miami
easy Big
at
Ten
Miami?
win.
Kyron
Miami,
Jones. That's his
they'll get
name.
tops up.
Kyron Jones.
Where's he from? Was he there at Virginia Tech?
Yeah. So he's like a he balled out in their bowl game when they played against I think it was Tulane.
Mm-hmm. Coach, I
Anyway,
think there may be some value betting Ole Miss to win the SEC. They're returning 80% of their fucking starters. Like, I think there may be a little bit of value there, like for a long
What's
shot.
the money?
But
What's the money?
I don't know. I haven't even looked at it. I just have been reading a little bit and thinking about. I'm like, there may be some value there. They may
It's
be able
not-
to win that bitch.
It's not bad, Coach, because I mean, you don't know what Bama is. You know they got guys, but you don't know if it's still the same Bama.
Yeah,
Georgia, I mean, if you listen to people talk about Georgia, they're hurting in key positions on offense. But also they had one of the best recruiting classes. So, and they got some good transfers in. So, I mean, you're expecting Georgia to win it, but if you're saying, okay, if it's not Georgia, who is it? Well, yeah, Ole Miss is my next one.
yeah. That's like, and that's where you want to place your bet at to win the
Yeah.
league would be the second or third option.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna have to wait and see how Georgia kind of pans out because that's what it's gonna hinge on Georgia. It's really not. Ole Miss is gonna be Ole Miss. They're gonna be good. Like they're gonna fucking
Yeah.
win games.
We're going to see what Bama is now post, Nick Saban era. So
Mhm.
we'll see what Bama looks like.
I was
Early
looking
on.
I was looking at some of the like future awards, like for the Heisman and stuff, and I don't hate like a Jalen Milroe play here just because they're gonna throw the ball a lot with.
Well, he's gonna run too.
I know, dude, and I think let me look up the odds right now. But
That's it. Because he may be like 1,000-yard rusher too, Cheese, with 3,500 passing yards or some crazy shit like that.
yeah, Jalen Milroe is plus 1,000 to win the Heisman.
Plus 1,000?
Yeah,
Yeah,
three
I
guys
thought it
ahead
would
of-
be. I thought it would be more than that. That's not
Oh,
that
really?
great. I
Carson
thought it would
Beck
be
plus 750, Quinn Ewers plus 800, Dylan Gabriel plus 900.
Dylan
Who's
Gabriel.
Who's number one? Who's
Really?
the number one out?
Carson Beck.
We're gonna run back that Dylan Gabriel bullshit and pretend he's good again.
Well, let's go. What's Travis Hunter's?
Yeah, that would be because he's gonna have. I don't know, man. Is he gonna be able to play? He won't be able to play all
Plus
fucking 12
5,000.
Yeah, he won't be able to play all fucking 12 games. That's what they're saying. With plus 5,000,
Which
He's
I-
the best
I
player.
still-
he's the
your
best
I think
player.
you could have argued him this year because he had 700 yards receiving last year.
Here's your
He
list
had
right here.
700 yards receiving.
Who the fuck is
Yeah.
Noah Fafita?
Quarterback at Arizona. Dude's a
Arizona.
baller. Yeah,
Oh.
dude's a baller. He's like 5'8", but he
Yeah.
can sling it.
Yeah.
Cade Klubnik on this is a joke. I mean, I don't know. Cam Rising may be a little value play down there. He just isn't going to put up
Fuck
stats. They're
no.
just going to win games.
Did y'all see this Miller Moss kid absolutely dominate in their in USC's bowl game when they sat out Caleb Williams
Yeah.
against Louisville? He threw like
I mean, they
7
played
touchdowns.
Louisville. Who gives a fuck?
They were good, dude.
I'm taking Travis Hunter plus 5,000
Yeah, I would too.
if I'm betting anything.
That's a decent play, yeah. Because he's also going to have like a shit ton of interceptions, probably pass breakups. He's going to be
Yeah.
really good on defense again.
I
like-
think he had 5 picks
He had
last
5,
year.
and he didn't play He didn't play with 8 fucking games or whatever it was.
Yeah, coach, the kid is stupid.
If he can just stay healthy, I mean,
The
I
fact
don't know.
that he wasn't
Dion's
even
probably running
invited.
the ground. Yeah, that's dumb.
Like for me, the fact that he wasn't invited was dumb.
Well, I mean, it's quarterback driven, dude. Who's
This is a
always-
fun name. This is a fun name right here.
It's a
Oklahoma
fun
State
name.
running back.
Sorry, he
Alright.
had 3 picks. He had
That dude
3
was
picks
crazy
last year.
All right, Luke. What's the
Um,
next one?
Okay, last thing. In honor of OU and Texas joining the SEC today, I went back on Twitter and I found a very funny video that I think you guys will enjoy. So back when A&M joined the SEC, this was like their video.
Cringe.
Let me know if
Cringe.
You're
y'all-
kidding.
Watch this.
This is cringe.
Can y'all hear it?
Yeah.
Go, Doors, anchor down.
Woo! Big Suey.
Go, Dogs. Sick 'em.
Cringe.
Go, Cox.
Woo! Hotty
They will
toddy.
get the
This was.
Roll Tide.
Where'd they air this at? Just on
Go,
Twitter?
Tiger.
I think it was on. I just found it on Twitter today. I didn't even know they did it until I saw like
Go Cats. Let's go Big Blue Nation.
people were shitting on
War
Texas for like all the stuff they
Eagle.
were doing, and then so
Go
Texas posted
Vols.
this, but like y'all forgot about this.
Go
What did
Gators!
Texas do?
This is cringe.
now, but
Also, people that root for the conference is so lame, dude. What do you think about that shit, Cheese? It's
I
so
think it's
lame.
gay.
Yeah, it's so dumb. Root
I
for
think
your
it's gay.
team and just be done, and don't say we and our because it's your team. Just say that.
Yeah.
Just
Don't
say
be a hater.
you
Don't be a
know,
hater.
the
Well, people-
Aggies.
Kyle, you know how much life sucks these days, and you can't just identify with a team that you like.
Yeah, you can just, talk for yourself, moron. I
Well, you
think
can-
my life's pretty good.
You
And I
can
don't say none of
identify
that
as
shit.
whatever you want to, Luke.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
Yeah,
guess
we
so.
live in 2024.
I'm talking about
Coach.
people. I'm talking about people that you're talking about. Let
What,
them.
people that
let
say
them-
we and our.
Yeah.
They're lame. Yeah,
I
check out on people
understand.
that say that shit.
I understand a little bit more in college. Hey, bro, I'm cutting the $20,000.
Especially if you
check
went to
go
school there.
here.
Yeah, if you went
You
to
know what I'm
school there,
saying?
you
Like,
can say we
I
and our.
cut that check, bro. I paid
Yeah,
that
I guess you
motherfucker.
did. You helped to build that stadium.
Yeah,
right.
cause you know
You're
what I'm
probably
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's we, but when you talk about the NBA, NFL, things like that, that's where it gets weird.
I know it is weird too because if people just knew how much like those pro athletes don't give a shit about the fans, like no
No.
one would go if they actually knew how players felt. Because those players do not care about the fans, even though the fans showing up is how they get paid. It's
They give
really
zero
something.
shits.
Yeah, it's really something. It's really a bunch of horse shit if you ask me. But whatever, we keep going.
But
we keep buying the
we
hats.
keep-
we keep buying the jerseys.
Our problem is we keep putting these people on pedestals, Coach.
Yeah, yeah.
We keep putting them on pedestals, so they
Mhm. Mm-hmm. Go off,
know what we
King.
can do about it. Nah, Coach,
Let it
I ain't
rip,
gonna go down
Cheese.
that
Let it
road,
rip,
Coach. I ain't
Cheese.
gonna go down that road, Coach. I'm just saying.
Oh,
We
you
gotta
little
stop.
weasel.
We gotta stop with this people on pedestal. They're just
You're a
random people.
coward. You're a coward.
It's
Actually,
just-
no, he's
it's
not. He's
just-
protecting his job.
Yeah. Coach.
Luckily, I have a job where I can say whatever I want.
you know.
Yeah. What's next? So where are we at on this Jim Schlossnagle thing? Can we get to it?
Let's
or
go
what?
there.
Yeah, let's get to it. We can
Let's
get
go
there.
there.
Oh, dude. Hey, dude, it's absolutely incredible. And like I was telling my pops, I'm like, dude, it is kind of horseshit. And if it was not A&M, I would be lighting the fucking pitchforks with them. But just because it's A&M, watching them squirm through this whole thing is hilarious. Absolutely wonderful.
This is college. I mean, this is where we are, especially when we talk about college. Like what coaches are getting paid nowadays. And I don't has this money come out yet?
I don't think it has come out yet, but I would assume
No.
it was a blank check, Coach.
Blank check, coach, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't A&M the same school that had Mark Stoops hired to be their next football coach and had him on the plane there until they saw that fans didn't like it, and then so they went and hired
100%,
what's it-
coach.
what's the guy's name that they got
Jimbo?
now? No,
Oh, Mike
with
Elko?
Echo.
Mike
Mark
Elko.
Yeah,
They had
yeah.
Mark Stoops on a plane going
Oh, I
to
didn't-
A&M
Actually, yes, I did
on the
know that.
plane.
Yeah.
And then and then they saw all these. I don't know if this is exactly how it went, but how I saw it on my Twitter feed
Mhm.
was all these people were freaking out about it, and then they went and hired.
Yeah, Tennessee did the same thing. Tennessee did the same thing. Remember when they did that shit to Greg Schiano? That was when
Yeah.
I stopped. That's when I like completely checked out of
Clay
Clay
Travis.
When Clay Travis did that shit, that was such bullshit, dude. Like
And that's
affecting
my
a man's job like that, it's so fucked up.
And that's my thing. It's like, let's not get because honestly, if it wasn't A&M to Texas, we probably wouldn't even be having this conversation. He would still be a
That
douchebag,
nobody would give a
but
fuck.
it would.
Yeah.
But nobody would give a fuck.
Yeah.
The problem is A&M to Texas, so it's more hatred in that
Mhm.
than just him leaving to go to
So
another
awesome.
school.
So awesome.
But can we
Well,
talk
the
about how?
interview is what really set the whole thing off.
And I'm like torn between the two because I hate when coaches get up there and say, "Hey, no, this is where I want to retire. This is where I want to be." Hey, coach, we know this is where you want to be. You took the damn job, but don't act like if the check is bigger somewhere else, you're not gonna pack up your family, pack up your shit, and then go
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Also,
That's
what was
what
he
coaches
talking
have
about?
to do better at.
Leaving his family. What are you talking about, bro? You're making millions of dollars. You have no problem moving your family. Like, what was
Coach,
that?
also,
Them,
you
like-
didn't want to move them from Fort Worth to College Station, so that's why you left your family. That's
Yeah,
that's
it's-
probably the only reason why they're still in Fort Worth.
Yeah, and like I didn't really understand that part, and I'm sitting here thinking, what are you talking about? You have millions of dollars. You can do whatever you want, and
Yeah, Coach,
your
yeah.
wife does not work. Like, it's not like she has a business or anything. Like, and
No,
your
Coach.
kids are in school. Maybe, I don't know. He's pretty old. His
Point
kids are
reason,
probably
it was
old.
just I took a job under one pretense
Right.
with an athletic director in Ross Bjork, and Trev I think is going to do great things at Texas A&M. There were some things that led me to it just became a different job.
See,
And,
watching him fumble over
a lot of
himself
uncertainty.
is so bad.
College
All you need to
athletics, as
say
we all
is,
know,
I didn't like
and
College
there's gonna be
Station, so I
uncertainty
took this
everywhere.
job.
But the one
Because
thing I know
what are we
of,
talking about here, Cheese? We're talking about
that-
staying in Bryan College Station over going to Austin, Texas.
To Texas.
And
that's-
guess what? It's a blank check. Like, what the fuck? But, I mean, whatever, dude. Him going up there saying that, yeah, it is kind of shitty, but at the same time, it's like, dude, if somebody walked in with a blank check, you're fucking taking it. Like, come on.
And that's where this is where I enjoy it even more than like what they're talking about. I really can give two shits about. What I love about this whole conversation is more the rivalry of, hey, listen, you're still little brother. You are still
Yeah.
little brother.
You will
can't
always
beat
be.
us.
Mm-hmm.
When we decide that we want something from you,
We just
we
get
can
it.
take it.
Yeah.
We take
Hey.
it and we laugh in your face.
Coach, and also, bro, it was not about the money because Texas A&M has plenty of money. It was
and that's
about
my
living
thing.
in Bryan College Station.
Let's-
It was about being there.
It was about being a part of that Aggie culture,
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
cult, and he did not want to be a part of the cult. That's all that was. He was
The
not bought
funniest thing
into
that
being the cult.
The funniest thing that I would see is like all these A&M like boosters on Twitter that are like, I'm gonna open up my checkbook more than I ever have for this baseball team now, and like blah blah blah. It's like,
But they-
okay, dude. Like,
The crazy part
well,
they
also, it's
have
like, why
though.
would you? But also, why would you do that for baseball? Whenever you're like, hey, your football team over there that you guys every year are like, we're a perennial powerhouse program. Like, don't you
No,
want
you're
to
not.
empty your checkbook on that? Like,
Because
Didn't
they
you
have
just
opened
fire-
up the money in College Station is there. I mean, their baseball facility is
It's
probably one of the best in the country. Like they
It's
were
about-
getting kids.
dude. It's about
has-
College
that's what I'm saying.
Station. It
That's
plays
all it
golf.
is, Coach. It's either
Yeah.
you want to be part of College Station in Texas A&M or you don't. And this
I do
dude
love-
didn't.
I do love all of like I will give some respect right now to a lot of like the Aggie Twitter that I've seen just roasting this dude afterwards. There have been some really, really good like memes and shit about it. So.
Yeah, but these are also the same people. We know one of them. These are the same people that are like, "Oh, fuck him, anyways. Fuck him, all this stuff." It's like, yeah, you know what? Fuck the guy that took you farther than you've ever been. Yeah, fuck him, right? It's like, oh,
You
and like
haven't-
people saying, "Oh, he's a piece of shit." Anyway, well, you didn't think that. You didn't think that fucking 48 hours ago when he was in the national championship. Like,
Coach, he took
so
you
it's-
further. He's the first person. I saw this on Twitter, which it could be a joke. It could not be. It could be totally true. But I'm going to go with this true because it's funny. There's not a person alive before about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. There's not a person alive that has seen A&M in a fucking championship.
So what have they even won anything? That's also why
I think
is there
in
so much
1925.
always discussion
Supposedly.
about A&M. We don't need to play that shit, Luke. Everybody heard that shit.
This
Like-
shit's funny.
Well, hold on. We gotta play
This
this. 'cause I
shit's
think-
funny.
And
This
then
is-
he wants
this
to
is where you
shit
got-
on the reporter.
Yeah,
And the
this is
reporter's
where you
like,
got
"Bro,
me
I'm just
fucked up."
asking a question.
This is a bad question.
Today about a specific job opening, what you have to say about your future.
God, that
and how you
maroon.
can-
Yeah, I mean,
So ugly. So ugly.
I think it's pretty selfish of you to ask me that question, to be honest with you. But my
This is
I left my
awesome.
family to be the coach at Texas A&M.
Idiot.
I took the job
You
at
look like
Texas A&M
such a
to never take
dickhead, and
another
I
job
love it.
again. And that hasn't changed in my mind. And that's unfair to talk about something like that. That'd be like you asking Montgomery if he's going to sign in the draft. But I understand you got to ask the question. But
I would have followed up
I
with
gave
that
up a big
question.
part of my life to come.
Yep.
take
Hey,
this job,
Montgomery, you
and
going to
that's
sign
what
that
really
draft even though he's going to be a
answered my
first round
soul.
draft pick? I mean, dude, that reporter should have took that mic back and like, but that's also, there we go back to that, this ridiculous God complex that these idiot coaches have. That they think, first off, coaches are not smart people. They're all dumb. They're all dumb.
Whoa,
Okay.
whoa,
It's
whoa.
so dumb. Sorry. I mean, it's just reality. But it's like, I'm like, dude, what you like? It just makes me so fucking mad that he thinks he's like a moral police too. and then 48 hours turns into the biggest dickhead on the planet.
Not even
Hey.
48, coach.
The next day.
Yeah, it was like the next day. It was like 12 hours later. And I promise you, all those Aggies were gassing his ass up after he gave that interview too.
Hell yeah.
Man.
But
Yeah.
and they forget about the same interview he gave TCU when the rumor came out that he was taking the A&M job, and then
Same
he
thing?
gave these same exact words, coach.
Yeah. Dude, I have heard just from other coaches and players, obviously I'm not going to name anybody, that Jim Schlotzsnagel may be the biggest cocksucker on the planet, though. And this is a humongous cocksucker move. So I wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it.
And I'm about to say baseball coaches, I feel like, are different.
Oh, they're a different breed. They're all asshole idiots who don't know
Yeah.
anything about leading any. Like, I wouldn't let a single baseball coach in this country lead my dog across the street.
I would
they're
love.
just not good.
I would love though, since they ended up hiring the hitting coach.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
So I
Did
do.
they hire the whole staff?
No, he
The
took
ones
the whole
that
staff to
didn't go.
Texas.
The ones
Yeah.
that didn't go.
And then I do want, like, this is what's going to be awesome now though about Texas being in the SEC is I want A&M to beat the shit out of them just because it'll be so fun on
Hey,
like
Luke.
Twitter. And
Let me give you a heads up. They won't. They won't.
I mean, if they
The
have the
Aggies
same
don't-
guys, it doesn't
the
matter.
Aggies don't
They
have
don't
the
have the
staff.
same.
They
They
don't
don't
have
have
the
the same
staff
guys.
To
Coach,
walk out there and beat people. They all left.
they're all in the transfer portal, coach.
They're all going to
Half the-
Texas now.
Half that
But
team
no,
is
it's
in the transfer portal.
if their hitting coach
Holy
comes back and he
loyalty.
gets some of the guys to stay, listen, I don't like either of these teams, but I would love for A&M to beat them in baseball. I couldn't give less of a fuck about anything else, but it would just be a good storyline to be like, oh yeah, well this dumbass coach left and then he just got his ass whooped by this team.
Hey, Cheese. You know who Max Scherzer is, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, you know he went to Missouri.
Did he really?
Yeah,
Yep.
I had no clue until we played
thought-
there one year, and they had him up on the deal on the wall, and I was like,
Yep.
"What the fuck?"
I thought
Yeah.
he went to like Coastal or some shit.
No, that was you're thinking of Chris Sale went to Florida Gulf Coast. That's what you're
Okay.
thinking of. Yeah,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
dude,
I
that's
know.
just a little Luke connection because Missouri has Missouri ever been good at baseball or not really?
No, never.
Dude,
never,
the
no.
SEC's so hard. That's a hard baseball conference, and hats off to A&M
it's-
for. I
Ian
guess, winning.
Kinsler went to Mizzou too, though.
Oh, Ian Kinsler, that was the other one. Sure was.
Yep.
That was right.
I guess it's funny because honestly, like Luke, you say it'd be a great storyline, but honestly, in 6 months, Coach, nobody's gonna give 2 fucks
Mm-mm.
about this deal.
No, they
because
won't.
College,
They won't.
College football will get rolling,
Yeah.
and that's what matters.
And
Like,
then
when
college
A&M
baseball
and
comes
Texas
back
play-
around and no one cares again. Like,
No,
'Cause-
because we'll still be talking about whoever wanted football.
yeah, that's all that'll matter. Yeah. And that's all anybody cares about is football and basketball.
Yeah, this is the rivalry has been fun only because there's been no football, so people actually care about the baseball rivalry. But it's like now that the football rivalry is back and they have no choice but to play each other every year, I
Mhm.
don't think you'll hear about the baseball as much as you've heard about it in the last 5 years or 10
Well, and
years.
I mean, and it's probably pretty good for the sport. I mean, I don't care because I'm not watching that crap, but I'm sure that somebody like will tune into that crap next year because of this. But I also had a source too that told me that Vitello turned it down, and that's why they turned to Jim Schlotzsnagel. So it's going to be one or the other. So that's
well, that's why they got in the PJ coach. Texas got in the
headed
PJ.
that way.
They
He said
headed
it's
that
gonna be
way.
one
He
of
said, "I'm
these
coming
two
home with
motherfuckers."
I'm
Yeah.
coming home with one of these two."
Yeah.
And again, big dick move on the day that A&M is having the biggest day of their college
great.
in
So
forever.
great. Yep.
Hey, Texas has all on Twitter that we're headed to Omaha to bring back one of these two coaches. Pick one,
So
we're
awesome.
taking them. It's like
Awesome.
we are just at the end of the day, we're Texas, and you're Texas A&M, you're Tennessee.
Yeah.
Like, yes, one of y'all, Tennessee is more of a blue blood than A&M is. A&M thinks they're
Mhm.
blue blood, but they're not.
Yeah.
Tennessee is though, so it's like we're still better than you.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
no matter what, Texas, that Longhorn, put it down, put it up, whatever you want to do to it, it means more to a lot more people than the fucking Lassie dog or
Yeah.
the damn
And-
volunteers.
Coach, and even when we're not better, we're still better somehow.
Mhm.
Like it's
100%.
interesting. It's such an interesting dynamic, and we call it a rivalry in Texas, but it's really not, because a rivalry insinuates the other side kind of sort of wins sometimes, and A&M just doesn't. They just don't.
No.
Yeah.
no.
All right. that's
Hey,
enough
shout
of
out
A&M
to
talk. I feel like
Greg
we've been doing this too
Daniels
much.
because I was at the last Texas A&M game
Oh yeah, when he
and,
kicked the field goal to win it, huh?
when Justin Tucker.
Hey,
kicked the field
also
goal to
shout
win
out
it.
to Avery Daniels, fucking Hall of Famer.
Hell
today.
yeah,
How
that's
about
sick.
that shit? Hall of Famer at SMU, Luke. Hall of Fame setter. Fucking
Unbelievable.
3-time All-American.
Hell yeah.
And now she's saving lives. What?
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 Now we're in a blender? What?
What?
Boys, Bronny
that
James.
movie.
Bronny James got
Oh,
drafted to the
hey,
Los
Cheese,
Angeles
take off.
Lakers.
Take off.
Who saw
Cheese.
that?
Hey,
Hey,
Cheese,
go
I wanna hear
off,
your thoughts
King.
when you
Go
watch
it.
off,
Hey.
King.
let's talk about this real quickly. Because I feel two certain ways. I feel two different ways. Number one, shout out to LeBron. And it took me a
Completely
minute
holding
to,
a franchise hostage.
Coach,
Shout out to LeBron.
like I sit here and I'm like, yeah, as a Laker fan, I hate this shit. Like, we just wasted the draft pick on Bronny James. He'll go play in the G League. At some point, maybe he'll get called up, but it's only going to be because it's LeBron James' son. Yada, yada, yada. I mean, we know all this. But I'm also sitting here like, man, and Kyle, we have this conversation all the time. Nepotism in sports, it's
It
not like
runs
it's a new
rampant.
fucking thing.
Yeah, it runs rampant.
It's not a
you know.
new thing. And so we're sitting here killing LeBron James for doing this. And I think it's cool, actually, looking at it now. It's like, man, he's not doing it as an owner or a coach
He's
that's
manipulating
hiring his
this
son.
thing as the fucking
As
small
a
forward.
fucking as a small forward of the Los Angeles Lakers coach. He's just manipulated this thing. And not just him, his agent and all those guys that he set up in life to be rich as fuck, who had no other skill than to be LeBron James' best friend.
like just linked to him somehow. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like he's hooked all this up to where his son is now an NBA player.
After
And not
averaging
very
4
good.
points a game, Coach. Did you see the shitty? But the shitty thing is, though, Cheese, is he's taking something away from someone else that actually deserves it. Because I saw the
Well, that's-
other guard at USC, he averaged
Who's
like
better?
15. Yeah, he averaged like 15 and 8.
Coach,
and
but
he didn't
this-
get drafted.
There's other guys I see here in this coaching world that I'm in, and there's people's kids that are getting hired
Mhm.
who have no business getting hired because they haven't done shit in this career other than my last name is such and such, so I
Well-
got hired.
Yeah, I saw somebody did a compare. So they did the same thing about like the nepotism thing, and they did Jerry Jones, and so his entire family works for the Cowboys. But I was like, okay, he owns the team. It's a family business, just like I work for a family business. The whole family works there. Like it just happens to be
Absolutely.
a sports team is what he owns. So I'm like,
Yeah.
that is not the same. That's comparing apples and oranges, not apples to apples. We've never.
See,
seen
I think
anything
it's
like
cool.
this.
No, I think it's cooler that LeBron did it at his position. I think it's
Yeah,
like,
it's
well, damn, the
more
fact that
skilled.
he got, yeah. Now, is it
Mhm.
still kind of on the same page? Yes, but like I look at it and I say, hey, bro, it's a lot more skill to do that at the fucking as a player
As a player,
to
yeah.
manipulate the NBA, not just. I mean, I don't think the kid was going to get drafted by anybody, anyways.
Well,
But-
did somebody say it? Did I see a thing said that Bronny was like, "I'll go play in China before I play for anybody but
His-
the Lakers"?
His agent,
Someone actually
which
say
was
that?
LeBron's agent, he signed to the Rich Ball. Was
I
calling teams during the draft and saying, "Hey, if you draft him, he's going across seas and he's going to go play in Australia."
But so he's
Let the Lakers
'cause
draft him.
he's having to make that call because those teams are not calling him. So they're like,
Yeah.
okay, buddy, do
Like,
whatever
dude, we
you
weren't.
want."
He wasn't on our radar, Chief.
Yeah, sorry, bud. Like, okay, do whatever you want, but the Lakers can have him. Cheese, you're muted.
Cheese. Let me ask you a question. Do you think it stops here? Like, in terms of LeBron getting his son to the NBA, like, do you think he's done now, or do you think he's going to be like, okay, now we got Bronny, like, you're going to sign him to a 3-year deal and he's going to be on the roster?
No, I
They
think
can't
all
do
it
that.
was, Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, first off, JJ needs to win. He needs to win, so he's not gonna fuck with that shit.
Yeah, no, I think the conversation now is, which supposedly the rumor is that the reason why LeBron opted out of his contract was this is the first time in LeBron James' career where he's willing to take a pay cut to bring in somebody to help the team win.
Yeah.
He's told them that the reason why I'm opting out is, if you find somebody worthy of me taking a pay cut, I will take less money. If you don't, you about to pay my ass.
What did they didn't get Clay though? They didn't get Clay.
No, he signed with the damn Mavs.
Or did they, Chief?
No,
Supposedly they're going after
Mavs
Mark
did.
Rosen.
Mavs did. The Mavs did.
Yeah,
And
Mavs
then
got him.
I saw Chris Paul signed an outrageous deal to San Antonio. And then I saw that fucking James Harden signed an outrageous deal back with the Clippers. Bro,
Oh, did he?
dude, it's like $77 million for 2 years or some
The
crazy
money's
number.
stupid right now.
It is. The NBA's nuts, dude. I mean, they
Yeah,
have
it's
6 man
insane.
getting max contracts and shit. I mean, I don't. That the NBA's wild. That money is out of control right now. Out of control.
Well, boys, I don't know if you saw over the weekend, but golf made some very exciting news.
Really? What happened?
I'm sure you've seen it, but
Did I?
oh, I'm sure.
What was it? Oh, I didn't even. That's not even where my mind went, bro. Dude, my favorite part of the video though is definitely Trump. Jeez, we can hear you doing whatever you're doing.
What he is. Look,
This is
I'd
the
be
video.
happy to have a driving contest.
Oh, it's a video. Oh,
I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down
right
to
here. When Trump like about fell off the stage, dude.
we both did carry on back.
Bro,
It's so good.
the dude literally goes at one time during that he was like, "Oh yeah, and you had sex with a porn star," and then Trump just unfazed, like, "I didn't have sex with a porn star." And then Joe Biden goes out and says he's a 6 handicap, and Trump's
it's
about
like-
to fall on the floor.
Dude, and Trump telling him that's the biggest lie you've ever told is just such a shot to the
He's a 6
ego.
handicap of all.
I was an 8 handicap. 8.
Yeah, I'm sure you were,
I
Joe.
I've seen you swing. I know you swing.
Oh, jeez. I mean, at
I've
this
seen
point,
you swing. I
dude,
know you swing.
this is such elderly abuse at this point. This is
Ah,
wild.
coach.
I mean, and also he's standing on stage with a guy that's a scratch golfer, and everybody on the planet knows it. Like, I mean, Jesus Christ.
The fact
So
that
good.
we're sitting at the damn presidential debate,
I like it. I love
arguing.
it. I love it. There's no coming back anyways. So give me all the entertainment we can get because this is
I
probably
know.
the last few we're ever going to see.
Dude,
Coach Putin's
need-
in Russia right now, fucking laughing his ass off. He was
Yeah.
on the phone with Kim Jong Un, and they were just dying laughing at this.
Little
shit.
Rocket Man. That's
Yeah,
still one of the
just-
all-time fucking nicknames, bro. Little Rocket
Just
Man.
Little Rocket Man. They're just dying laughing at this shit. Like,
And, dude, and he's so quick. He's so quick with it. Like,
Coach.
you're not I've seen you swing. You're not a 6 handicap. I've seen you swing.
So we are in.
But coach, did he like,
Yes,
hey, I'll
sir.
play you if you carry your own bag? Like, Joe, you ain't carrying your own bag neither, player. That's so bad. That's so bad. I'm a 7 handicap. If Biden is a 6 with that swing, I will donate my clubs and never play again. And people call Trump a liar. The worst
6
part about
handicap
it
is
was the
wild.
next day though, Cheese, with the Jill Biden video doing the
Oh.
you answered every question, Joe. And then she was like, and what did Trump do? It's very bizarre. This whole thing is so bizarre.
Cause it's I don't even like talking about it anymore because it makes me depressed.
I love talking about it. It's so much
'Cause
fun.
We're so
So much
fucked.
fun. Well, I mean, we're really not. I mean, there is one obvious choice here. I mean,
No, 100%. There's
yeah.
one obvious choice, but it's also like, because neither one of these people should be probably running. The
Dude,
fucking-
This is what we need to get back to.
Terror. I call upon all nations to do everything they can to stop these
I
terrorist
love
killers.
him too. I love him
Right.
too. Now watch this
Now-
drive.
Right.
He's so country too, dude. So country, bro. Dude, he pummels this thing too, Cheese. I don't know. Have you
He's
ever
got
seen
a
this
good
video?
swing.
Yeah.
Coach, he ripped that fucking thing.
This dude was an awkward ass dude.
He's getting another ball
And
out.
He was great for fucking television or just the memes and the things that Joy.
We thought JW was an all-time like character, and then we have Trump now. That's wild, dude.
Hey, say what you want about this man. He might be the craziest motherfucker to live right now, but he can get through a goddamn golf ball, boys. Watch this swing,
dude. Hey, 2 club championships, and they weren't 2 club championships, and they weren't. What did he say? 65 plus or some shit. Remember that? Jeez.
Yeah, he's not a bad golfer at all.
No, the swing's kind of fucked up though. Really.
Yeah,
honestly.
he's just an old man swing. He's just
Yeah,
taking it too
he's
far inside. He's just taking it too far from the inside.
77.
He's a
gonna
bad
be
built human too.
79.
Also, yeah, he's a bad built human too.
You know, he's like 6'2". He's kind of awkwardly tall too.
Well, he had to be because Barron, goddamn, is 7 foot tall, coach.
Yao Ming, bro.
Yeah, coach. He's an awkward little son of a gun, but he says he's gonna be on his in his cabinet if he wins though.
Yeah,
he's like he's dude.
Barron said he's gonna be on a revenge tour when he comes of age, bro. He gonna take all
coach,
these things down. He said. Hey, Trump he's on that John Daly diet though, coach. Just Diet Coke and McDonald's or some shit.
Cigarettes and
That's
Snicker bars.
Coach, that's a bad built human. Jesus Christ.
I
What are
will
we
say,
doing?
coach, he's not built right. He is not built right, coach.
I mean, Joe had to get helped off the stage, and he wanted to tell Trump, "You got to carry your own bag." Like, what kind of shit was? I don't mind you talking shit up there or whatever, but like, at least let's be reasonable.
I'm about to say you gotta be able to do the things that you're talking shit about.
Yeah,
Like,
come
you
on,
got-
man.
You can't talk shit and not be able to do the things that you.
And coach, like somehow, like we all knew that shit was going to be bad, but somehow he exceeded the bad. Like he exceeded worse than we thought that it was.
They
gonna
set
be.
that shit up, and it was still bad.
Yeah, they set it up in his favor. Like they were cutting Trump off, and he still looked like an idiot. They were talking about COVID, and he was talking to, and he said, "We defeated Medicare." What? And Trump was like, "I don't even know
He's
what
like,
the hell he just said."
He was mumbling for a little bit, and then he goes, "We beat Medicare," and then Trump goes, "Yeah, you beat Medicare. You beat it to death." Just,
But that's
have y'all-
like Trump. You know, people that don't even pay attention to politics, like Luke, like apolitical, like
I
they
couldn't
paid
give less of
attention-
a fuck.
But you
Yeah.
paid attention to because you're just like, he's a shock jock. What the hell is he gonna say? now?
It's like, it's almost like it's a parody.
Yeah,
Like,
we're living
It's,
in
it's the
idiocracy.
highest entertainment. It's the highest
Yeah.
entertainment you can get
Hey,
right now. There's
we
nothing
don't
else
need-
on.
Yeah, we don't need the Kardashians, bro. Just turn on
Because
fucking
that
C-SPAN.
but that can easily be on fucking Comedy Central, and nobody could tell if that was real or just a parody.
Yeah, dude, if an alien landed here and they watch that and you're like, "Hey, we have SNL and we have political things. Which one do you think this is?" They wouldn't be able to decipher that shit.
No,
They'd be
No.
like, "Dude, that was a parody. There's no way that was real."
there's no way you're
So
voting on
good.
these two people to be.
So good.
In a week where there hasn't been a lot of sports on, there has been some really good shit. Have you all seen the Kyle Filipowski thing?
Oh, dude, what a weirdo, Cheese. Have you seen this shit?
Coach, you
girlfriend
know,
Is grooming
groomer.
him? Wow.
Coach, she was the damn babysitter, Coach.
Well,
She
was dating
graduated
in high school.
She graduated from college, not high school. Graduated from college at 18, Coach.
Yeah.
She went to prom with him.
Yeah.
4 years later in 2022.
Mhm.
Coach, you've been out of college for 4 years, and you're going to school. You're going to prom with a fucking 18-year-old.
Dude, that's weird. But also, is it weird? So she's Mormon, but is it like just a coincidence that the Jazz drafted him? Like
No.
it seems
The whole
it's-
thing is crazy.
The whole
dude.
thing is nuts. If true, which I'm assuming it is, why would his family lie about it? Because it was his
Yeah,
family
nah,
that's dropping the
sorry.
story, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
They're worried about him, Coach. He's cut off all communications with them.
Yeah, and you gotta like, dude, I don't know, but they're Mormons. They're not like the Church of Scientology or something. I
So
don't
Mormon are weird ass people too.
She's
though,
from
Coach. I don't
Bama.
know.
Did you know that, Cheese?
Yeah, I knew she was from Bama. I don't know how she got into the Mormon. She probably got groomed too. If we probably started digging into her shit,
Mhm.
she probably was on some weird shit as a child also.
What a weird situation. I can't imagine being the family in this deal.
It's like, what are we doing?
Kyle,
'Cause
so
you
Kyle Filipowski was 14 years old when Caitlin was his babysitter. She was 20 years old.
First off,
Went
why
to
you have a
his prom-
babysitter at 14?
I think
let's
he's the
answer that
oldest.
question number one.
Yeah, I
Coach,
don't
at
know.
14, I was
Taking care of myself. I don't need no damn
Yeah,
babysitter.
coach. You know, damn babysitter. What the fuck?
For real. Went to his prom.
And my
when she was
parents are probably
24,
worried
he
that
was
we're gonna be
18.
running trade on.
Wait,
the
time out. She
babysitter.
was 24 and went to prom with him?
Yeah,
Yes,
he was
coach.
18.
18.
I mean, why
Where's
aren't they
the school?
investigating this person? Yeah, why are they not investigating this person?
Where's the school, coach? How's the school let a 26-year-old go to prom with an 18-year-old? And I get it that, yes, technically he is of age at 18. But, bro, as a school, do I want the fucking lawsuit of a 26-year-old hanging out with 15-year-olds that are also going to prom?
Right, because she's probably buying alcohol or something. She could be buying alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
She's Mormon, so she's not doing that. But so he's from Alabama too? Where's he from?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's from Alabama.
Okay, because I was wondering where the Alabama connection came in, but I guess he's from there. I'm
Yeah,
not
I
sure.
think so.
Dude, him getting drafted. So I was reading a thing today about
It
it. And
slipped.
supposedly him getting drafted was because of this in the second round.
He was supposed to be a first-round prospect. Could have been
Yeah.
a first-round prospect last year.
But
Didn't
because
come
of
out in
this
the draft.
shit.
This year, he dealt with some injuries, so that was the thing. And then I guess, like from what I've heard, he was like doing these pre-draft interviews with teams, and they would ask him about his girlfriend, and instead
Yeah,
of
he
just
was
being
really
like,
weird about it.
yeah, they were like, yeah, that he was like, yeah, he was really weird about answering the questions, and same with his family. I guess it's like excommunicated from his family too, and like shit like that. Weird.
Yeah.
man.
I'm assuming when they're drafted, because he's what? He's like 20. He's not that old, right? Like I'm assuming you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
to some of their family too, right? Doing a little bit of background. I mean,
Yeah, coach.
guess.
Somebody's
Damn,
picking
dude,
up the
that's-
phone and
but that's that Aaron Rodgers shit. Aaron Rodgers does the same shit to his family.
yeah, but see, he excommunicated himself from the
Yeah, he's a
family in
drug
the sense that there was nobody else around to like, oh, the reason why he's doing it is because such and such, his gay boyfriend was,
Yeah.
helping him do it. No. This lady is 26 or 28 now. He's 20 years old. She's been grooming him, which again, the age, I think the older you get, the age difference doesn't matter
Doesn't
as
matter.
much.
Yeah, but I mean, when you're
But
talking
because
about
it started with 14 and
12,
20,
she was 20 when he was 12. Cheese, like
yeah, coach. And without a doubt in my mind, she was doming him up when she was babysitting.
come on, bro.
And then she
come
was-
on, bro.
We can't have that take on here.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can.
Oh, y'all, tell me I'm wrong.
Tell me.
Tell me I'm wrong, coach. You think it just started all of a sudden? No, coach. She was babysitting. What Drake say in the song?
Oh, my.
I started hitting the babysit. Yeah, like coach. It started off a little hand job, The next thing you know, she was doming them up.
No. Drake said that was years later on some crazy shit. He said, remember?
Oh, he said years later. Oh shit.
He said
Well,
years
she
later on some
skipped-
crazy shit.
She skipped the years later. It was right now with some crazy shit, coach. Like this is how it started, coach. And then next thing you know, she was like, "Oh, I got me one. Like I got me a young dude who's gonna do whatever I say. I'm gonna go to college. Yeah, he's a hooper too. I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna get ran through in college by the college dudes. But I really got my boyfriend back at home who's going to the league. Coach, if they start digging into old chick, I promise you, there's people at Alabama when she went there that have multiple stories about this young.
I mean, somebody's got to do something on this, man. I mean, he's only 20 years old. Like, somebody's got to be looking out for the best of his kid.
It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
But I mean, I guess
if any of this
doesn't
is
matter
like
now.
remotely true, it's the craziest thing, like
Yeah.
ever.
Speaking of this, A-Rod just was like, yeah, this is a mandatory practice. I'm not going. I'm going to Egypt instead. Did you see that shit, Cheese?
Coach, it's such an A-Rod thing.
I know. It's like, hey, it's mandatory except for A-Rod. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, coach. It's like the Jets have put every ounce of, hey, we're going to be good, especially.
Jeez.
I mean, the only team that's in that division that that's good is the Dolphins. So it's like, especially, well, the Bills.
No, the Bills. Yeah, the Bills are there.
Yeah, I take that back. The Bills. which I don't know about the Bills now. They kind of cleaned house on the offensive side, so I'm a little bit worried. But it's like, hey, bro, this is the perfect time. This is our time. And Aaron Rodgers is already in the window as it is. You know what I'm saying? Like
coming out of it now. Like he's at
well, he has 2 years. That's what I'm saying. He has a window of like 2 years.
Is he 37, 30, 36?
36, 37.
He's not 38, is he? He's one of those. He'll play.
He's a
till
Brett Favre.
40,
He's Brett Favre.
He's 40.
Yeah, he's 40 already.
He's 40.
Yeah,
40.
Dude, he'll play. Like he's fine.
And I'm saying he has another 2 year, maybe three, but 2 years, coach. You have 2 years to win, and he's at the point of his career where, like, yeah, he still loves playing football, but also it's like, man, it's not that important to me. Yeah, it's not that important to me anymore as it was, 10 years ago when I was trying to prove to the world that I was better than Brett Favre. And
he's got all the money. He's got the Super Bowl. He's got the MVPs now. Like, whatever. I'm good.
Yeah,
like,
he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
I mean, he's out here just playing for, maybe to prove something to somebody. But honestly, if he's healthy the whole season, that team's going to be really fucking good.
Coach Garrett Wilson's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
They can get him the ball.
And who else did they sign? They signed 2 other people that was like, holy fuck.
I don't know.
Their defense is already sick enough.
Yeah, the defense was already good enough. But didn't they sign a running back? They signed a running back.
They drafted a running back out of Wisconsin, and this dude's going to be a monster.
Yeah. We're just going to fucking play action. You don't have to do shit. He's going to just throw the ball to fucking Garrett Wilson. Who's the other receiver, though? They signed another receiver, too, on the other side.
I'm looking it up right now, Coach.
Yeah, they signed another receiver. Hey, the Jets may be the play, honestly, boys. I think that the Dolphins are going to stink, cheese.
They got Mike Williams.
They got Mike Williams.
Mike Williams. He's at the end, too. So maybe that's not that big of a pickup. But
if they could be healthy.
Yeah, it'll be a Julio Jones in Tennessee type situation, probably, where, like, he does a little bit here and there, and then whatever. What you got on the card over there, Luke? You got anything going? Golf or anything? Oh, golf's done, right?
No, not done. Not done. We just gotta. I'm not really gonna bet on the John Deere Open, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a break and wait until we get to the Scottish and then the last major of the year, British Open. So yeah, nothing for me right now on the card.
Nothing on Wimbledon, huh? I'm the only one that bets tennis in this group. Okay.
I didn't hear any picks from you.
Oh, I got him right here. Ben Shelton. But their play got suspended today, though. So at the end of the day, because it was dark.
Let's not.
There is money to be made in tennis, boys. Sorry.
Let's not act like
you gotta risk it a little bit, but you can make money fucking betting.
What's the name? Blake Shelton?
No, Ben Shelton. He's actually down, but you can't bet him anyways.
Let's real quickly.
I've got plus 797 on the hook tomorrow in a five teamer parlay for tennis tomorrow with Alejandro Tabilo going tomorrow morning at 9:30.
Yeah.
Do you know what a parlay is?
Yeah, I know what a parlay is.
You know who they're for?
Idiots.
Fucking suckers.
Oh, baseball.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
There's only 3 games today. Oh, the Stros won again, cheese. Hey, you know
really?
They're 2 games above 500 now.
Are they really?
They're going to be in the mix down the stretch, and they're going to piss me off and lose. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be.
I would love to see a Astros Royals wild card game.
Well, the Astros are probably going to win the division, so they won't be playing in a wild card game, buddy.
They're 2 games over 500 and going to win the division.
Hey, they ain't no us.
The Rangers suck.
Astros.
The Rangers suck.
And the Mariners are going to fall apart down the stretch. They always do.
How the fuck are they 2 games? How many games are they back right now?
The Astros 3.5.
Yeah,
they're only 3.5. The Mariners are already falling apart, bro.
Are the Royals actually going to?
The AL West is brutal. Listen to the.
Yeah.
Besides the Astros and Mariners, everybody else has a losing record. So 38-46, 36-47, and 30-56 are the other 3 teams in the division. Yeah, I know. And the Royals are over there struggling to stay in the mix. and they're fucking 10 games above 500.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Yeah,
Our division's stacked this year.
It is. The Guardians are good, and then the Tigers like randomly beating people this year because of the bullpen is wild.
Yeah, and the Twins are good too.
Yeah, the Twins are. Yeah, the Twins are good. They're 10 games above 500 too. Y'all are tied with them.
Yeah, fuckers. All right, let's get out of here, boys.
All
Cut
right,
this
cue the
shit
music.
off. Give a damn
All
right. Fade the damn music.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. Okay, I don't know what. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
There it is. We are going to do a sting, yeah.
Okay, but now I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Ready? Go.
There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out.
Sting is going to do the video. Sting video.
What is? I don't know what that means. To play us out. What does that mean? To end the show?
Yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a. I can't do it. We'll do it live.
No.
We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.